Have you ever wanted to have creative work published, be it visual art or writing? Have you ever wanted to work with a team of like minded peers, produce something that you can be proud of, having gone beyond the call of the classroom in your endeavors? Then working with Calliope, WVU's undergraduate literary magazine, might be for you. With Calliope, you will not only be able to showcase your work, taking your first steps into the public eye as an artist, but you will also be able to build long-lasting connections around a shared passion, becoming part of a community that helps inform each other's work and pushes each other to new heights. So first, what is Calliope? Calliope is a student-led annual publication consisting of works of fiction, poetry, creative nonfiction, and graphic design, selected by a board of readers and category-specific editors. The team at Calliope works together to gather submissions from the student body, with a deadline usually around the start of the spring semester, and then score them based on rubrics that they have developed. While editors themselves often send in pieces, they are not allowed to evaluate their own to ensure a fair selection process. Then, the scores from each category are averaged, and those that make the cut are picked for publication in that year's issue. There's no definitive number of submissions accepted, as it often depends on what there is room to accommodate given the differences in length between, say, a short story and a poem that is only several lines. Once these submissions have been compiled, the Calliope staff work with a local publishing house to produce a limited run of physical copies of the magazine, as well as an electronic version that can be readily accessed through the WVU Research Repository. Then, those who have work included in that year's issue are often offered to participate in a public reading, organized by the English department, where they can share their work with faculty and friends. It is easy to get involved, either by dipping your toes in through submissions or getting fully on board as part of the editorial team. No matter which route you choose, you're helping to sustain a 30-year tradition of providing a space for mountaineers to express themselves on the page. If you want to submit your work to Calliope, you can pull it from anywhere, whether it be work completed within your classes or in your free time. If you need inspiration, consider joining the WVU Creative Writing Club, a group that meets bi-weekly to draft short pieces, workshop, and discuss the writing process. It is a low-stakes, low-pressure way to get involved with writing at WVU, and its members come from majors across the university. No matter if you're just getting started out writing creatively, or if you've been at it for years, it's always great to put yourself out there, socially and by taking a chance on yourself. If you want to get involved in the process of organizing Calliope, just volunteer. The magazine is always in need of readers, and the odds are that if you run for an editorial position, you'll get one, or at least that of a co-editor. Everyone at Calliope leans on each other to produce the best compilation possible, so any help that you are willing to lend is appreciated. This is also a terrific way to get your foot in the door with the English department and the publishing industry generally, as you can see what it takes to produce such a collection from start to finish. So feel free to reach out. Engaging with Calliope could be the start of an enriching hobby or even a career. Sharing your work with your peers is one of the easiest ways to grow as an artist, as you can both see how people react to what you produced and glean inspiration from their art. Become part of a community that lets you be yourself and develop as an artist and a person. Look into Calliope today.